Welcome to Dirt Plus. We are getting ready for the Arctic Blast 150. That is tomorrow. And I'm like 50 to 70% of what I was about beginning of this week. Really kicked me square on the pee. I'll say between something sick and antibiotics and all that crap, not feeling great. But we're out here anyway, because what's Puddin' always say? Oh goodness, your project won't get done sitting on your butt, or something to that effect. So, Brother Larry, getting a little bit of love beforehand. We got ourselves a couple little projects need to get done on it. Case in point, this tire right here. That tire has about no lap time on it, really. This is the one that was on the passenger side. That one's kind of the leaner. This guy, I don't know why it's leaking, so I'm probably gonna take this off, fix a flat into the guy, just in case there's a pinhole or something like that. But I don't think we're doing a paint job this time, just because I think 3 is enough for a year.
Yeah. Yeah. Dirty dirt, make them hurt, zip tied till I die. Duct tape dreams on a busted up ride. Self-tapping screws in the hood.
Make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart, you know what I'm talking about?
Choking, wheel smoking, ain't no stopping. Junkyard living where the hood stays.
Fancy pants. Cool, yeah, here. So if you're at home, this is like a baby screwdriver, you know, the ones, those useful little bastards that you really can't use for anything but like watch repair. Take that and cut a little slit in it, and you got yourself a freaking valve stem tool, baby. Our luxuries are, we got a car. That's about it. Everything else is kind of uphill battle stuff. So I'm just gonna fill this thing with what's left of this can, which is about half or so. And any other air that needs to be put in it, I got the air compressor ready to go. It's acting fine now after the paint job incident. Taylor, I need you one more time this year, big dog. I got the car back there. I got that painted up yellow, just for you, big dog. Well, that, I'm not gonna say just for you. For you and for me. But I need you to hold on to this turd and let it go one more race. If we can get one more race out of it, I'll punt it and we'll move on to something new. I was crushing it against the wheel now, just to get every dime of this shit out. Because if you've ever had fix-a-flat or slime or something like that, you never get every last bit of it out, and I'm getting every last dime. Before I throw it on there, I want to... Basketball, it's my favorite sport. I dropped my fucking wheel on the floor. Just in case it wasn't seated, or if there is a pinhole, that might help find it. You know you're dedicated when you have to go from the fuel you took out of the dirt car to put into that jug over there, take that funnel, put it into this jug, just to put it in this thing, which isn't going to top it off, but it's just free gas at this point. And you have to be patient as shit with this EPA regulated piece of crap nozzle that they give you these days.
I'm broke, nigga, I'm broke!
The things you do for love. Okay, so I lied. I couldn't help myself. I had some extra pant lying around. Let me get you a better shot. So there you have it. A little shameless self-promotion. Not for nothing, I do say that looks pretty damn jazzy if I do say so myself. Don't worry, I won't dislocate my shoulder beating myself on the back like that. We're getting turbo professional up in this beat. So I got some RTV on my camera mount on my helmet. Real high tech, because if there's one thing you can't trust as far as Temu parts and Temu stuff, the glue that they send you on the backside of the stickers is nothing you cannot trust at all. And we got ourselves a nice little handy dandy phone mount that'll be pointed right at me. I do plan on being live for this, so we'll see if my phone survives. I might have to like tie something to it just in case it wants to fall out. I don't want it to hit any of that and break. Yeah, and I'm sweating like a crazy big old fat pig right now. Getting over some of this sickness. Sitting around and getting rest and all that stuff is great, but I can't do that. It drives me freaking nuts. I need to be up, I need to move, I need to do stuff. Insert clip here. I'm gonna have to call you back. We have cows.
Cow. I gotta go, Julia. We got cows.
We got cows.
And doggies.
And doggies. If I could say something, this one don't have. It's got a stitch there, but it don't have a butt.
No butthole for the doggie.
A little T-Pain, a little Theo Bear, and cows.
Cows.
Good morning, Dirt Plus fam. We have an entirely too heavy. My hair is doing some weird 90s BS now. We're doing some very busy activities here on this lovely Saturday. I'm still kind of feeling like a bag of butt, but stuff don't get done if you're sitting at the home, you know, eating chicken noodle soup and all that. You might have noticed I got a wristband on. That's because I just left Simmons racer auction thingy bob over in Erie, Kansas. You want to get some secondhand stuff for pretty cheap? I got an MSD box right there. Picked that up for friggin' $35. I have no clue if it works. It's worth the $35 try though. Worst case scenario, I'll just give it to them next time they come around. Just friggin' punt it off to the next guy. Maybe I'll get my money back. Hell, you can sell these things sight unseen on fucking marketplace for $100. I also got something in the back there. You really can't see it too well, but I got a new. I might have to look into the rules on this, but we might have to take the bumper right back off the friggin' race car. Because I got a new front and rear bumper, and they are turbo 90s. I'm excited. I hope they freaking fit. They probably don't. But we have an infinite amount of shit to do today. Went down to Erie, Kansas for the racer auction. Spent money I ain't got. And now we're going up to grab Brother Larry, the Grand Dam, and we're going to go to Butler for the Arctic 150. So hopefully I can try to make some of the money I just burned back. Granted, I spent like $50 on all the parts. Yeah, I got a front and rear bumper. They're probably not good for anything for $20. Got that for $35, so I got $55 plus. Hell, I spent damn near more in gas than I have at the auction. Let's go to the freaking racing. We're on our way. Woo! We're here, Butler. Gonna do some racing. Find us on Dirt Plus. This is the move, baby. We're gonna break something tonight. You watch. I'm either gonna break me or break the car, or both. We'll see. That right there, fine viewer, is called foreshadowing. What was that, Ace? Bumblebee tuna?
Bumblebee tuna! Ace Ventura, pet detective. How are you this afternoon? Alrighty then.
Look at all these freaking cars. And then there's us. But all these cars are here for the whatever they're paying out. Look how muddy that shit is. Track ain't much better. It's gonna be a fun one. A bit of news, guys. Starting 16th pair inside. That's not great. But judging by how many cars are here and how sloppy it is out there, it's gonna be a clustercluck. So if you're seeing this, it's because I survived. If you don't see this, it's been good knowing you. Love, peace, and chicken grease. We'll see you out there. Bye. This segment's gonna be in-car footage. The GoPro worked, but all you're seeing is a muddy windshield, and there's not a lot of action you can see off of it, so I'll save you the press on that. I'll work on it. I apologize for the bad camera work, but the section that everybody wanted to see, I pulled off shortly before it happened, and my camera person wasn't out there they thought the car was broke, so by the time they got back up there, it wasn't worth anything like that. But I'll show you the after.
3.4 liters of all-American fury. For those watching at home, I am a professional. Do not attempt at home. See you when I see you. She's soaked out here. So fucking wet out here, guys. Holy shit. This is gonna hurt. Trust me. I saw fighters doing this one time. I thought it looked cool, and it loosens up your wrists. I'm gonna need it for all the fighting I'm gonna do here in a little bit.
He is the legendary Super Saiyan. Oh, that's so cool!
On the bottom right-hand side of the screen, you're gonna see a picture. I want to say shout out to Razor's Edge Production, the Hubbards out there. They take pictures at most of the events out there, and I want to give a big shout out to those guys. If you happen to be on Facebook and see Razor's Edge Productions, please give them a like and a follow.
Damn, I should have worn a single layer. This is some bullshit. You're down yonder on the Chattahoochee. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We lay rubber on the Georgia asphalt. Got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down on the river on a Friday night, there met a cans and a pair of moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who it was. A lot about living and a little about love. Yeah. This is an undertaking like no other I've ever seen. That's a lot of cars to deal with. There's some guys that take this real serious on the amount of money they're going to spend on a car. There's a guy with a freaking badass Mustang. Any high school kid would be loved to have either one of these guys. It's pretty bumpy. You guys are going to have fucking seizures by the time this is over with. Gotta go, dog! Give me some airflow. Airflow. Brad needs airflow. It's hotter than a big fat bit, and this motherfucker right here with the double layer suit on. My forehead be percolating. We're lined up. Shit's about to be popping. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one down. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I wanna get you too. Another one bites the dust. There's no way my glasses survive in there, but we're gonna go for it. I can't deal with the fog. This thing will have 307,000 miles by the end of this. Mark my words, we're 4 miles away right now.
literally could not see a damn thing out of the windshield. It was completely packed with mud, and my only hope was to stick my head out the window and see the tire coming up. That was really my only shot at seeing anything. I decided to take myself out while there was a red because of a wreck or something like that and clean my windshield off a little bit. And shortly hereafter, I got a couple laps in and Accident City. So we'll take you right to that.
Are you fucking kidding me? That sniping piece of shit! Fucking seriously, dude? 2 cars in one race? Trash can? Pure bent the fuck out of shape. Wanna see? That's not the camera shaking, that's my fucking hand shaking. The same no-driving son of a bitch smoked Chrissy, put her into a wall. I had it sewn up, I had everybody lapped by 3 or 4 freaking laps.
Hey guys, it's a couple of days after the accident and I am turbo sore. I think I've consumed all the ibuprofen and Aleve that we have in our house to just kind of get me up in a move, and I'm achy. I don't have anything broken, not that I know of anyway. Pretty sure I'd know that by now. Anywho, I apologize for the very crude language, but you have to realize where I'm coming from on this. I just wanted to give you kind of a brief dilly here. That car wasn't mine. It was my old lady's. It's her car. We got it. We put it together for her. And she decided she didn't want to race that day because she didn't want to spend extra money or whatever. I'm an idiot and I'm all right. Fine, I'll race it. And I wanted to, give that thing one more shot and see if it was actually going to hold together. Maybe we could use it for next year, whatever. And that race, not for nothing, at that point was mine to win. After I came back on the track, after I wiped the windshield down, I realized that there was about 10 cars left on the track, and none of which had anything as far as laps on me. I had passed I'm pretty positive I passed everybody on that field that was left out there, and I had $1,000 in my hand at that point. I had it sold and bought and everything. It was done. All I had to do was just survive. So I was in no rush to go make any crazy moves. As you saw in the last part of the video, you could see somebody was coming on my inside. Perfect. Cut them loose. I'm gonna make room for them. Turn 3 and 4 are wider at Butler. Turn 1 and 2, where the problem happened, is a lot more narrow. And I'm assuming the dude who hit me probably doesn't have a whole lot of racing experience or is just a complete ram ass. But you can't go 3 wide on turn 1. You're gonna hit the wall or you're gonna make somebody hit the wall. If you can go 3 wide, it's the tightest 3 wide on the planet. And the dude just happened to crack my right rear, and that is the worst spot to hit somebody. If you spin somebody out into the infield, that just sucks. Your day's over. It is what it is. But to go out there and why I say it's on purpose is because that wasn't the only car that he hit. The pink S10 that is in a couple frames in there, that is my old S10 that I raced a while back. That was Trailer Park Barbie, is now Dirt Track Barbie. Hi Chrissy, hi Chris, Shaylee, Dan, everybody. They now own the car, or they owned the car. I sold it to them for next to nothing. I think $300, just as a running driving, just something to get Chrissy's foot into the door, because she's kind of like how Savannah is. She's never raced. She's kind of want to give it a shot. He put them into turn 4, and that car, the thing's, it lost a tie rod as far as I could tell just by looking. I was a little butthurt, so trying to get an eyeball on somebody else's deal while mine is in complete total junk action is a pain in the butt. But that truck is totaled, or it was totaled for that race, and now the Grand Am is completely smoked. That thing's going to see a scrapyard or something like that. I'm very aware of my appearance, and granted, I haven't shaved and my hair, and I'm a big sweaty mess, but not for nothing, that car, all in, all done, was about $1,500, which is fine. You know, losing a car is one thing. I expected it to blow up a race or two ago, which is cool. I would have been perfectly fine with an engine blown up or something like that. But knowing that I had everything taken care of, and that extra grand was going to go towards fixing my grill. It's not in any kind of good shape at all, and we have an appointment next month to go kind of get the numbers crunched together. I know it's going to be a boatload of money, at least probably 8 to 10 grand, and I don't have that. So that $1,000 was going to help be a piece of that, and I wanted nothing more than to have my first win taken care of, a good check, know the car's running and driving, and we can use that for like Annabelle next year to see if she would like to try that out. All that slam dunk stop, like 2 brakes on the pad. It's not happening now because somebody wanted to overdrive his puppy dog ass and wipe me and a bunch of other people out, which didn't pan out for him, because as soon as I got out of the freaking car, the owner's right there. His car got wrecked a couple weeks prior to that, and he took it out there just to get some laps and just to see what would happen. But he was standing right there. He was the first person on the scene, and he was that dude was DQ'd before I got out the rest of my rant that got cut off because I didn't want. Nobody needs to hear that. But yeah, I'm infinitely butthurt about it, just because it was something that I had ready to go. I was done. It was the perfect storm. Anybody that would have been a problem was broke. No, not there. Nobody was in my way. I had it sewn up. It was done. All I had to do was just survive. But it is what it is. Life goes on, obviously. We're at work now. Got to keep on ticking, man. But we're going to get another car. I'm going to try to find another Grand Am. I love that car. That thing, it won my heart. And it still runs and drives, which is the crazy thing. It doesn't drive worth a damn, but it still runs and drives. So something that I heard Dalton on Pole Barn Garage say is the Pontiac's got a chip on their shoulder. They just want to beat some ass and keep it going and all that. And I see what he's talking about now. Granted, it's not an old Pontiac like he always has, but I think that carried over into the newer stuff. And we're going to try to find another one over the winter. Hopefully we can. That would be fantastic. But that's all. I'm done rambling. I'm sorry. This was a lot of talking this time, guys. I'll try to get more action next time. Cameras, all that stuff. I'm new to this. Give me a break. If not, then stopwatch. I'm trying out here, guys. But that's all we're going to do for this time. Love, peace, and chicken grease. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
Chrome don't get you home.